played Escape from Tarkov for 100 days, and here's tips I wish I knew. Weapons will do nothing for you if they sit in your stash and tire white. So thing to do is to have your weapons set up in a way that you're going to use them. Where I have these 3 weapons right here are the ones that I'm using in the next few raids, and I have my backup weapons here, and then I have far range weapons that I plan to hold on to for a little bit stashed in between the spaces between my backpacks, and you can fit a whole bunch of weapons in here. Tip number 2 is that you can save a lot of space by disassembling your weapons. If you take the pistol grip and the magazine out of the weapon, you will save yourself an average of 4 spots per weapon. And this can vary between the different weapons, but it's roughly around 3 to 4 slots every gun, and that's huge space saver to take these pieces off your gun. Additionally, you can also easily put the guns back together using the modding option on your gun once you have the workbench unlocked in your hideout. Quickly pick the red line and pick a new pistol grip for our weapon, and it will put the gun back together. Very easy, very neat. Tip number 3 is a pretty good one. If you are going to scav run but you have no space in your stash, just load up all your gear on your PMC and you can sort through it later when you come back with the scav loot. When managing your hideout, there's a few things that you can do to keep your flea market reputation high, and one of these things is when you collect the water collector, when you get the item, and now I have a fresh stat canister with purified water, but I need that water to make more moonshine. However, what the tip is you go to your stash, go to the flea market, filter this by item. Now we're getting 124. I'm gonna buy one. Oh, I don't have enough money. Oh, that's funny. Let's quick sell this one for 124,555. Just below, I'm gonna lose a couple hundred rubles on this transaction. Okay, offer was sold. There we go. So we'll grab this money. Now we're gonna buy one, and the reason that you'll do this is because not only did you get flea market reputation for selling the canister with purified water, but you don't have to have it be found in raid to craft with it. Instead of clicking through each backpack one by one, you can set up a macro that does a double click and just hold down that button to click through each one of the backpacks in your stash like this. This next tip might be one of the most important ones, and the point of this tip is to make it so that when your gun malfunctions, it's very easy for you to quickly check and fix the malfunction with check chamber / fix malfunction, and the other one is called inspect current weapon. You want to set inspect current weapon to the press animation, and then you want to set check chamber / fix malfunction to the same button press, but set the press type to release. Now in game, when you run into a jam, you'll hold the button down and it will look at the gun, the animation will play, and then when the animation is done playing, you will let go of the button and it will then clear the chamber. This next tip follows kind of the same format. In slot 4, we have the keybind set to press. But in slot 0, we have the keybind set to 4 and set to release. The reason you will do this is so that you can set both your light bleeds and your heavy bleeds on the same exact key. So when you're bleeding, you just hit the one key and your PMC will take care of any and all bleeds. This next tip is to use the ballistics wiki for Escape from Tarkov, and in this wiki you can find everything you need to know about the bullets and its effectiveness against the different armor classes. This is key for when you're first trying to figure out which bullets are good and which bullets are not good. I'll post it down in the description below so you can have quick and easy access to it. This page shows all of the items that you receive when you first purchase the EOD account. Edge of Darkness account is the higher tier of available accounts, and it mostly unlocks additional starting gear, additional starting space, and higher trader rep originally when you first start out.